Hey Justina,
Hey Shilpa.
what are you up to?
Oh, you know, I'm just chilling with my egg friends before exams.
I've got an idea. We can use your egg friends to help us relieve exam stress.
Really? How?
Well, we've got your eggs, we've got tree trunks around campus.
Okay.
And you got your trusty old egg friend here.
You get the idea.
But we gotta keep my egg friends safe.
That's why I carry this around.
That's right, if we throw them against a blanket, they won't break.
What? How does that work?
Let's test it out.
For this experiment, the materials you will need are some eggs, your standard blanket or bed sheet, and a camera phone which can capture slow motion film. Also, we will be using a solid structure, in this case a tree trunk. And don't forget to bring your scientific enthusiasm.
Alright, so for the experiment, there's two trials. In trial 1, we're throwing the eggs against a solid structure, the tree trunk, and we expect them to break. In trial 2, we throw the eggs against a standard bed sheet, and in that case, our egg friends will be perfectly safe, thus proving our hypothesis.
Here we are demonstrating the effect of throwing an egg towards a hard surface, in this case, a tree trunk. And now we'll show the effect of throwing an egg towards a bed sheet.
So can you explain the physics for us?
Alright, so we know that momentum, which is P, is equal to mass times velocity. And change in momentum, which is known as impulse, is equal to force times the change in time. So for a situation with the egg, when you're throwing it against the tree and the blanket, the momentum stays the same, assuming that the mass, which of the egg is the same, and the velocity you're throwing it at is the same. So if momentum is the same, the change in momentum stays the same, meaning that the only changing variables are time and force. So as force increases or decreases as a result of time in contact with the objects increase or decrease, it causes the egg to either break or stay intact.
Okay, I see. So in our tree situation, with a decreased amount of time of contact with the egg and the tree, the force increases on the egg. Therefore, the shell breaks because the threshold of the amount of energy and force the egg can withstand when making contact with the tree is too great, therefore it breaks. With our blanket, an increased change of time for contact of the egg on the blanket causes a decreased force on the eggshell. Therefore, the shell remains intact because that safe threshold of energy and contact time is spread out over a greater period of time, therefore the egg is safe. So I get this in terms of my egg friends, but what about everyday life?
An everyday example of momentum and impulse would be airbags in cars. When a driver gets to an accident, the momentum carries them forward towards the steering wheel. By putting in an airbag, a smaller force is exerted over a longer period of time, keeping the driver safe. Without the airbag, a larger force is exerted over a shorter time, causing damage to the driver.
See Justina, I told you your eggs would be safe.
Wow, you know, I knew about the tree, but I didn't think the blanket would actually keep them safe.
That's why physics is so interesting.
That's right, and now you know the physics behind impulse and momentum.
This true? Now I can apply it to my everyday lives so I know when my egg babies will be safe and when they will not.
Alright, now let's go cook those eggs.
Okay. Wait! No!